So when it comes to boiling eggs, you will never have a better, cleaner, safer egg to eat in your life. Now, before this gets hot, how much water you put in is so that when your eggs go in here, you want the water to be well above the egg. So if you want to do a test by just kind of before the water gets hot, submersing an egg and see if it's well above, that's a good place to start. So we're going to do this way, which is a way I learned from my daughter that seems to guarantee you will not have a hard time peeling your eggs. So what I've learned over time is, and I'm going to put the lid on because it'll make it go. So to save time, I've got this on medium high. We're just simply boiling water. We're not destroying nutrition. So my daughter taught me a thing she picked up. This is a way that seems to ensure you're not going to have a challenge peeling your eggs. Why is it sometimes it's easy to peel and sometimes they're really hard? According to those who grow their own egg-laying hens, is because the more fresh the egg is, the thicker the membrane is. The thicker the membrane is, the more it adheres to the shell. So if your eggs are easy to peel, it's because they are a much older egg. And of course, we like our fresh eggs, but we don't want to lose most of the egg in the shell, right? So she found this method that seems to work very well because I do get fresh eggs from my customers. And that is to boil the water, but not fully, just below boiling, which is a little tricky. So once this starts clicking, we know that's below boiling. So that's what I listen for. And then I'm going to lower the temperature to medium or just below medium. Now, of course, when you put your eggs in, they're going to cool the water down just a bit. But the trick is once you submerge your eggs in here, to keep it at a low just below full boil. And continue doing that. The nice thing about this method, besides easier peeling, is that you can do a large number of eggs and the time will be the same regardless. It's about 12 minutes. Sometimes I'll go 13. But I notice that when we cook here, it just keeps the white, the most white, the most yellow. Overcooking could create that dark ring, which we don't want that. And it comes out really nice and fast. This started clicking, so I'm lowering the temperature to medium, and you can look inside and see it's not boiling yet, just the bottom is nice and hot. So I'm going to put the lid back on, let it click steady. I'm going to take a peek at it. And then I'm going to very gently, so this is the trick to this too, you want to gently lay the eggs there because if there's an impact, it's going to crack and you're going to have the white out of the egg, and that's not very appetizing. They do come out wonderful. It's great fast food for some quick protein. So I'm going to take this lid off. So it's just below boil. So I'm going to raise the heat with the lid off. We're losing some heat. And I love these tongs of ours. They're cute little hands. They're very flexible. I don't know if you can tell, but they're very flexible for pasta. And I love them. They're perfect for holding on to those delicate eggs. So I'm just very delicately releasing. What I do like about this method, like I said, it's the same 12 minutes whether you're doing 4 eggs or you want to do 20 eggs, right? That's a good time-saving way. Put the lid back on. So we don't have that boil or just below boiling quite yet. So I'm going to leave it just a tad above medium. And since I know I'm going to need about a minute to get up to that temperature, I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 13 minutes, a minute to get there, and 12 minutes of the right temperature cooking. So just above medium or right at medium should do the trick. And it's okay to peek at it. You don't have to leave the lid on. That just conserves energy. You'll want to have an ice bath, right, ready to go. A little bowl with some water and some ice cubes. So whether you do this method or the waterless, you're going to transfer those finished cooked eggs right into the ice bath for 5 minutes, and that all together. So as long as this is clicking, that's good. That means we're not at a boil. So I'm going to take a peek here and see how it's a very low boil. Lower it just a bit, right? But that's really what you want. So just a little insert. So if the valve starts to get quiet and stick up, you need to turn it down. You need to maintain this clicking, or just not even below, just at this clicking. That's below the boil. And if that bothers you, you can keep the lid off and just keep an eye on it. So the timer just went off. So I'm going to turn this big bunch of just below boiling eggs off. I'm gonna set the timer for 5 minutes and our ice bath is done and then we'll see what we got. So these are the boiled eggs, or just under boiled I should say. So we're gonna crack it, top and bottom all around, peel it. And you can see how nice and easily this is peeling off, right? Just easily pulling away. Sometimes you can get entire sections that just come loose. Very nice. These are fresh eggs, yes I know. All right, so let's cut inside. See how that cut, look at that. It's just as pure as white and pure as yellow and delicious and safe. No toxicity whatsoever.